Hello, today we're going to talk about databases. Databases are home to a wealth of information. They're peer-reviewed and scientific articles, newspapers, and magazines. You could spend all week exploring and still find more exciting things to explore. Using this resource can save you a lot of time and money. Did you know that you can access the New York Times and the Boston Globe for free through your library? You can access databases through school, your future institutes of learning like college or community college, your local public library, and as residents of Massachusetts, the Boston Public Library. Those last two are important because you will always have access to them. No matter where you live, you'll have access to a library. Finding information on a database can be hard, but using vague search term or many search terms can result in millions of results, and I'll demonstrate that in a bit. We use Boolean search terms to narrow down or expand our searches. And to be frank, Boolean is something that you've probably already done but just didn't realize it. For example, if you're looking for articles about football and soccer, you type football and soccer. If you want articles on football and not soccer, type football, not soccer. And if you want results that are football, football and soccer, or just soccer, you do parentheses, football or soccer, and parentheses. And you need to include the parentheses for or. You can get fancy by using special characters, and I'm excited to explain those if you'd like to learn more. But mastering the basics is fine, and don't feel pressure to get fancy. It's all good. So today I'm going to demonstrate searching through databases by using the Dust Bowl as a topic. We're going to use keywords such as Oklahoma, women or families, the 1930s, and Civilian Conservation Corps. Let's dive in. And by the way, that image, I found it in a database. Okay, so we're going to choose the database. We're going to scroll down. Right now we're in EBSCO to Funk and Wagnall's encyclopedia. There it is. As you can see, if you want to learn more about this, it has more than 25,000 entries. So let's click on that, then scroll back up and continue. And then let's search Dust Bowl. And we come with 8 entries. Dust Bowl, John Stabeck, Oklahoma, Kansas erosion, environment, drought, agriculture. We'll just click on right here, HTML full text. And here you'll see the entry on the Dust Bowl. One result of the Dust Bowl search was an entry titled Environment. Within that entry, it mentions the Civilian Conservation Corps. Using databases, we'll find primary sources regarding the Civilian Conservation Corps and the Dust Bowl. Now let's go on to another database, not the encyclopedia. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the Civilian Conservation Corps. There's a newspaper database that I'd like to access for primary sources. So, scrolling down to newspapers. Newspaper source. Scroll down and continue. And then let's look up Civilian Conservation Corps. Oops. And search. Oh, we have 612 results. This article looks really interesting. It's how the Civilian Conservation Corps helped Maine families survive the Great Depression. Let's check this out. So this is an interview from a man who's 94, and his father had lost his job, and so the man who's now 94, he went to Fort Williams in South Portland. So let's do advanced search, see if we can find one that relates to Oklahoma. So let's do all text, let's search. Oklahoma Historical Society Restore Civilian Corps film. That's exciting. And so this article is from the Daily Oklahoman in 2015. And it talks about a film that was shot in the 1930s that was recently restored. And And then it says down here, revealed on the Historical Society Film and Video Collection YouTube channel. So I went to that channel and I found the video. So it's a really good opportunity to see primary source film recorded during the 1930s. Keep in mind this will be a promotional film. It was filmed by the government. It was not filmed by a documentarian. So take that with a grain of salt. So now let's hop on over to yet another database. Okay, so now we're going to take a departure from newspaper articles and we're going to search an academic database. This has links to journals. So click on this one and continue. And we're going to go to search options and click on smart text searching. So we want the Dust Bowl and Oklahoma and women or families. Now remember when we talked about searching or, we need to have the parentheses around it. So we're saying we want to search Dust Bowl and Oklahoma and women, or Dust Bowl, Oklahoma and families, or Dust Bowl, Oklahoma and women and families. And let's just say 1930s. See what we find here. So click search. Oh, and we want to make sure we have full text here. And search. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have more than 3.5 million results, which is significantly more than we ever intend to look at. So let's just try to narrow it down a bit more and maybe add in civilian conservation corps. Let's see what happens here. Let's just freeze. Can anyone tell me what will happen with my results? Will I get more results or will I get fewer? Search. Okay, and now we're at 4 million. So that just shows you how when you're adding a search term, it will add to the results. So let's say, so let's go into subjects here. That's one way to narrow our results. Subject. Let's open this up. All right, there's a lot of results here that we're not interested in. Obviously, the United States want that. But we don't want Bush, sex differences, research evaluation, Trump, developing countries, British history. There's a lot of subjects here that we're not interested in for this topic. Vladimir Putin, Shakespeare. So let's just limit these significantly. So we have here, we've clicked on United States and social aspects, which is still significant results, but I'd say 36,000 is a big improvement over 4.9 million. So that just shows you how using your search terms and limiting by subject can really clear things up. So let's click for the full text here, drought the Dust Bowl, because that sounds very applicable to our topic. So here we go. So this is a great article. It talks about the erosion factors, how that came to be. And what you can do is click on download PDF. And that's how easy it is. And then what you do for Safari is export as PDF. Then you have to change the name, so drop bowl article, and save to the desktop. So another thing I want to talk about here is going back here. We'll go back to the listing. So here's what we just checked out. We loved it. It was great. It shows the full text right here. It talks about it's the Natural History Museum. I'm sorry, Natural History Magazine. It's from the year 2019. But we liked the article. Let's click on this. And we'll find the subjects. It has droughts in the United States, dust storms in the United States, dust storms in the environment, natural disasters in the United States. So in a lot of ways, we're not interested in some of these topics. I mean, yeah, they're interesting, but not for this information. But what we can do is we can try to click on dust storms in the United States and see what else comes up. So we click on that subject, we're going to find all the other articles within this that are tagged to the same subject. And here it's only 21 articles, so this is awesome. So look at this. We have, this is really exciting. It's photographs from 1935 to 1945 of dust storms in the United States. So let's check this out. PDF full text. And this is a really exciting article. Dust changes America. Now, in case no one's wondering, I am legit excited about Dust Changes America. I hope now you've learned a bit how to use databases for future research, and whether that's for fun or for school. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help, and I'm thrilled to show you more resources that we have available through our library and through our local library. Have a great day.